everybody, and welcome to another exciting edition of Screaming from the Bleachers. Before we begin today, we'd like to thank the great people at Pinterpe Productions who help us shoot, edit, and produce all the videos you see on Screaming from the Bleachers. Today's topic is the Smackdown Live episode from April 11th, 2017. It's day 2 of the Superstar Shakeup. Let's begin. We opened Smackdown Live with the United States Champion Kevin Owens making an appearance, clean-shaven nonetheless. He goes on an anti-American rant while still calling himself the new face of America. At the end of his rant, he says he can beat up anybody in the Smackdown Live locker room. This prompts Baron Corbin to make his appearance, saying that because he was the #1 contender for the Intercontinental Championship, he should be the #1 contender for the United States Championship. Sorry, Corbin, they're not the same title. This prompts new SmackDown Live superstar Sami Zayn to come out, which is kind of weird because he was trying to stay on Raw the night previous. Last but not least, AJ Styles comes onto the scene and is thankful that he was not moved during the Superstar Shakeup. Daniel Bryan then comes out to a huge pop and sets up a triple threat match for the #1 contendership to the United States title between Baron Corbin, Sami Zayn, and AJ Styles. And they will face the winner of Chris Jericho vs. Kevin Owens at WWE Payback. First match of the night pits WWE Champion Randy Orton versus Wyatt family member Eric Rowan. Not much to say about the match itself, but we get to the end when Bray Wyatt magically appears on the Titantron and gives his oogie boogie spooky rant, and then Eric Rowan attacks Randy Orton and leaves him in a heap. My question to Eric Rowan is, why didn't you try doing that while your master was speaking to Randy Orton? And also, this match is very confusing at WWE Payback between SmackDown superstar Randy Orton versus Raw superstar Bray Wyatt on a Raw exclusive pay-per-view. Fans, just in case you forgot, SmackDown Live has a tag team division. Those titles on the line as the Usos took on American Alpha. In my opinion, this rivalry lost all of its heat before WrestleMania when SmackDown Live forgot it had a tag team division. Anyways, the match itself was serviceable. We had the Usos diving through the ropes into the arms of American Alpha, who caught them and then suplexed them over their heads. We also had a super kick splash combo to end the match for the Usos to retain their tag team titles. And while American Alpha is staring at the Usos walking away, Epico and Primo make their appearance, the newest SmackDown Live tag team, with a powerbomb backstabber finisher. Very interesting and awesome finisher. Hopefully they drop the Shining Star stick and get back to Epico and Primo. SmackDown Live newest member is Jinder Mahal, as he takes on Andre the Giant Memorial Battle Royal winner Mojo Rawley, who gets barely any noise when his music hits. Rob Gronkowski gets a bigger pop than any of the wrestlers. Throughout the match, Rob Gronkowski did get involved when Jinder Mahal was right in front of him, as he threw a beer in his face, and after that, the crowd started chanting, "We want Gronk," not even caring about what was going on in the ring. Mojo Rawley hits his patented super shoulder block to get the victory. In my opinion, the push of Mojo Rawley has failed thus far. The next segment of the show has SmackDown Live Commissioner Shane O'Mac in the ring to address the status of the women's division on SmackDown Live. Of course, we know that Alexa Bliss and Mickie James moved to Raw as part of the Superstar Shakeup, but who would their replacements be? We have the current members of the roster, Carmella, Becky Lynch, Natalya, and champion Naomi in the ring, as Shane O'Mac introduces the 2 new members, Tamina and Charlotte Flair, which got a big pop from the crowd. Cannot wait to see what Charlotte and Tamina do in the SmackDown Women's division. We also learn of some more Raw superstars coming over to SmackDown, as Sin Cara, Rusev, Lana, and The New Day round out the Superstar Shakeup for SmackDown Live. The next match of the night pits Aiden English, by himself now, no Simon Gotch, as he was released earlier this month. It pits Mr. English with his old singing persona against the Perfect 10 Ty Dillinger. Now everyone who was excited that Aiden English might be getting a push was severely disappointed, as Ty Dillinger hit the tiebreaker to pick up the victory. We come back from commercial break to see Dolph Ziggler in the ring trying to talk himself up and say, "You guys are lucky that I did not get moved. I am still here on SmackDown." And while he is upping himself, Shinsuke Nakamura comes out and interrupts him. Even though everyone was chanting Shinsuke Nakamura's name, Dolph Ziggler still has the gall to ask, "Who are you?" And Shinsuke Nakamura explains, he is Shinsuke Nakamura. Dolph Ziggler pretends to leave and then tries to superkick Shinsuke, who catches him and then pushes him away and says, "Bring it on!" Which to say Dolph Ziggler runs out of the ring. Hopefully we can see these two in a match, as Dolph Ziggler hasn't had direction in many months. We get to the main event of the evening, which is the triple threat match to determine the #1 contender for the United States Championship after WWE Payback. What a great match this was. A lot of spots to get to. There was a double suplex by Baron Corbin to both AJ Styles and Sami Zayn. We fast forward towards the end of the match where there was a great set between all three superstars. First, we have AJ Styles splashing on both competitors. Then we have Baron Corbin splashing on both competitors. Then we have kicks from both Styles and Sami Zayn to everybody. And when Styles gets kicked by Sami Zayn, he does a Pele kick back into Sami Zayn. And while Baron Corbin's trying to get back up onto the apron, Sami Zayn haluva kicks him. And after the haluva kick, Styles hits the phenomenal forearm, gets the 1-2-3, and is the new #1 contender for the United States Championship, which hopefully will pit him against Kevin Owens after WWE Payback, because that is a match I want to see. Time for my overall thought of Smackdown Live from April 11th, 2017. A great show overall. Not much to hate from this show. I liked the #1 contenders match, obviously, for the United States Championship. I liked the opening promo between all four superstars, with Kevin Owens, of course, taking the lead. I liked the addition of Charlotte Flair and Tamina to the SmackDown women's roster. Things I didn't like the fact that Mojo Rawley is still getting pushed after it's clear and evident that the push is just not working, as Rob Gronkowski is getting more pops than the guy they're trying to push, Mojo Rawley. I didn't like the fact that the WWE Champion seems to be less important now than the United States Champion. I mean, Bray Wyatt is doing his spooky oogie boogie promos from the Titantron. Are these two ever going to see each other face to face before the House of Horrors match at WWE Payback, which, by the way, is a Raw exclusive event? And now you're going to have a SmackDown superstar, actually two SmackDown superstars now, as Kevin Owens and Randy Orton both are competing at WWE Payback. It just doesn't make sense to me, but overall, SmackDown Live from April 11th, 2017 gets an A- in my book. Well, folks, that's my review of SmackDown Live from April 11th, 2017. What did you think of the episode? Please let me know down in the comments section. Be sure to like, share, and subscribe to Pinterpe Productions to make sure you don't miss any episodes of Screaming from the Bleachers. My name's Alec, and you have a good one.